All right, now that we know how to get our sample, how do we actually survey all the people in that sample? So, okay, I have my sample now. I got my people, and they're not always people. You can sample plants or trees or animals or food. You might select every 10th candy bar that comes off a production line to make sure it was made properly. You can sample much more than just people. It isn't sufficient to just draw a sample and start asking questions. A valid survey yields the information we are seeking about the population we are interested in. Before you set out to survey, ask yourself, what do I want to know? Am I asking the right questions? So are you actually asking a question that is going to be able to answer what you want to know? So you got to think about these things. What would I do with the answers if I had them? Would they address the things I want to know? These questions may sound obvious, but there are a number of pitfalls to avoid. Make sure to know what you want to know. Understand what you hope to learn and from whom you hope to learn it. Tune your instrument. This is your survey, is what they're talking about there. The survey instrument itself can be the source of errors. Too long yields fewer responses. So I can't tell you, like, a few times I get surveys sent to me in my email and I'll start filling them out, and then all of a sudden I'm on like page 2 of 20 and 10 minutes later I'm done, and so I just quit answering it. So think about things like that. Too long yields fewer responses. Ask specific rather than general questions. Ask for quantitative results when possible. Better than categorical results. You can do a lot more quantitative results. So if possible, it's not always possible, if possible, ask for quantitative results. A respondent may not understand or may understand the question differently than the researcher intended it. Oh, be careful in your phrasing. Sorry, I left that out. Be careful in your phrasing of questions. If you say something in a funny way, they might not understand what you were asking or understand it in a different way than you intended. Even subtle difference in phrases can make a difference. Be careful in phrasing answers. It's not just phrasing questions rather than phrasing answers, like if you give them choices. Now, it's often a better idea to give choices than inviting a free response when you're trying to collect data. But be careful in how you phrase those answers. The best way to protect a survey from unanticipated measurement errors is to perform what's called a pilot survey. And this is where you do like a trial run, where you give the survey out and you kind of look at the results and you think about what you got and you consider, do we need to change anything? Oh, we didn't really get the answers we were thinking because we didn't ask the question in the right way. And so you tune the instrument.